Oh, right, let's get my other phone sorted so that I can see any comments. Please drop us a thumbs up or a heart when you get here. Hi Alison. Right, I'll drop a comment. Hi Moira, hi Sandra. Right. How are we all? It's turned cold, hasn't it? Right, I thought today I want to use the new Dinkables, and I'll probably use this beautiful coneflower as well. And I might make some little cards, I thought. Hi Bev. Hi Lynn. Yes, it's definitely turned colder, hasn't it? It's definitely crafting weather. Has been today. Was it good, Moira? Did you enjoy it? I missed last night as well. I haven't caught up yet either. I can imagine, Alison. Yeah, it's not fun. Right. So I thought I'd start off by showing you some of the samples that I made. So there's these two. So that one was white embossed onto a background that I'd just done blending some distress oxides, and then I splattered it with the distress spritz and then just painted over with water on the flower and then lifted the colour off. Oh, that's lovely. I know what you mean, Sandra. Yeah. So the cards I'm going to do today are going to be similar to that one but smaller. But that's just background done with blending brushes through a stencil. Okay. Then this was one of the pages that I did. This was A4 papers, which I sort of tore diagonally and then put across this. This is the Dina Wakley media journal, so it's not quite A4. I just love the colours on that, don't you? Fantastic. I love the purples and the pinks and the oranges and the yellows. Very nice. And then there was some pages in here as well. So that was one that I picked up on the colours from that section of paper and tried to sort of duplicate them on that side and added some stamping to both, and then used the flower from the Journaling Essentials 9 and the leaves and the little circles and the dots, and this one, some really useful stamps on that set. And then if I move to this one, that's another of the papers. I think that's possibly my favoritist paper. So that one I just again used similar colours on this page and used some of the Journaling Essentials stamps on this side as well, and then added a little bit around the edge here and the spots. Okay. Yeah, the papers, what I love about this, particularly this set of papers, is I'll get my teeth in, the Catalyst collage papers, is that you can replicate them with the Distress Oxides reasonably closely. I love that. And then also there was that one, which had already got some lift off stenciling in the background, and I decided I'd just make it into a bit of a rainbow page. Added those flowers on and the stamping in the background, and I thought that sentiment, a flower a day keeps the gloom far away, was perfect for it. Okay, so there you go. I've shown you some of my samples from the release from last week. I understand that most of you who ordered have got them now, so I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with them. And also, actually, while I've got this here, I'll remind you, our challenge on the Be Crafty group is to use embossing. So it can either be embossing, heat embossing, or it can be embossing through a stencil, through an inkable. Right. And these are the new sets of Dinkables. And if you look at that 6x4 card, that fits perfectly on there, leaving room for a sentiment at the bottom. So I thought, just like I did that with one of the big ones, I thought that, that's A5, I thought that an A6, I'd do just a few simple cards like this with masking tape and just blending brushes and just having a bit of fun. Okay, so I'm going to do this one first because I love this. I think it's possible, I think we love them all, but I think Alison was saying earlier, I think this is possibly her favourite. And it's, yeah, I can see so many uses for this. It's great. So I've got some masking tape that I'm just going to pop round the edge. This is in fact decorator's tape. And I find it's quite good for using as masking tape, although I have to take some of the sticky off before I use it, and then I can use it several times. This, right. So there's that, and then I'm going to choose some colours to use. So let's start off with what shall we have? Choose 3 colours. Let's have some turquoise and purples. So we'll have, and I think, yes, I'm going to use just regular distress inks for this. So we'll have these are probably my most used ones. So we'll have those 3. So we've got Peacock Feathers, Blueprint Sketch, and Wilted Violet. And I'm just going to use blending brushes. I've got a purple one here. There we go. yeah, the coneflower is such a beautiful stamp. I do love it very much. Right, so I'll start off with some ultraviolet in that top corner. Hopefully I'm not wobbling you about too much. Then we'll go on to the blueprint sketch. Well, it did wobble quite a bit, didn't it? And then I'm going to finish off with the peacock feathers. I agree, yeah, the dewlark coneflower is going to fit so well with the other flowers, and we'll be able to make like gardens and flower arrangements. It's great. Okay, so now we'll, this one first, peel off the tape very carefully. There we go. And I mean, that would make a card on its own, wouldn't it? If you just pop a sentiment on there. I like that very much. Right, but no, we're not going to. I'm not going to take the easy way out. I am going to find, let's have a look. I've got a couple of, so I've got that's the dewlark flower. Sorry, there appears to be some bit of fluff in there. But that's the coneflower, which has lost one of its leaves as I've been colouring it in. Would work, but I'm thinking the little coneflower might work better. So I should grab that one, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go for this one. I just want to double check that I haven't stamped them and cut them out already. Can't quite remember. Oh, right. I have got a couple there that I've stamped. So we could go for contrast, a nice pink one, or we could colour this one in to blend in with the background a little bit more. What do we think? I'll just stack those up for a minute. What do we think? contrast. So we'll go with this one. Oh, Moira likes it plain. I think I'll go with this one for this one. Okay. I am going to add a little bit of white pen on there just to and on the petals as well. Okay, and then all we need is some 3D foam pads. Just looking for my scissors a minute. I've got some here, they'll do. One more. Hi, Maxine. I'm going to turn this over and find I've smudged that white pen. I just know it because I can see it on there. Oh well, let's have a look. Oh, it's not too bad actually. I think I'm going to have it just... There we go. And we need a sentiment for that. So, let's have a look. I'll go for some of the wordy stickers, I think. Oh, I don't know. Okay, for this one, I'm going to go with Smile Sunshine, I think. So I'm just going to trim off some of that excess and try and get it straight. Yeah, I think that'll do. And then I'm going to put it at that top corner just there. And then just to finish it off, I'm going to do close stitch, white line around the black bit. There we go. So, one card in less than 20 minutes. That's not bad, is it? I think, you know, that makes such a wonderful background. Right, let's do another one. She says, I'll find my card in a minute. Here we go. Right. So this time, let's go for this one. I'm going to put that to one side so that I don't smudge it or do anything else, like get something on it, because I know what I'm like. It's still straight. Yeah, it'll do. Did nudge it very slightly then. Okay. So I think this time I have 3 different colours. Let's go for we'll have some mustard seed, picked raspberry, and what we got, spiced marmalade. Those were the ones on the that I used on this one. That's what was those colours there. So we'll try those. Only I used Distress Oxide when I did it with those before. I'm using these are A6. So that's A6. So it's like you get 2 out of an A4 sheet. But these Dinkables just fit perfectly on there as a, you know, to do your background sort of thing. So, right. Oh no, I've got my pink one. Yellow. I'll use that for the orange. It's red, but it doesn't matter. It's similar. Okay. I'll make this one slightly different. I'll still do the 3 colours across like I did with the other one. Okay. I'll have the spice marmalade. This isn't going to be as clean as the other one was because of the nature of the inkball, but it's fine because you'll still get a sort of pattern on there. Just it won't be quite so white underneath, and I'm going to add some extra bits to this as well. So. Okay, so again, peeling off the tape carefully. Put the lid on that while I get it. There we go. Yes, it's not because of the fact that these are, if I'd have blended that way, it would have probably been a bit cleaner, but it's okay because it's the background and the way that I'm going to use things over the top of it, you won't notice. Okay, so I'm going to grab these to start off with. So this is the, let me get that. This is the Doolart Coneflower set. So you've got some lovely borders and corner and then the wiggly circles and the dots. So I'm going to use some of those on the background. And I'm going to use some grey ink. So I'm going to go for Lost Shadow. There's things like, what do you call it? I think there's is it flannel grey? London Fog in Memento inks that's similar. Right, I'm going to go for this like little rainbow border thing. I'm going to do it top and bottom, I think. Yeah, so I want something that's not, I didn't want it to be like in face, just subtle. And then this is like, it's just like 3 lines. I've got to say, Bev, you did a brilliant job on not crossing those 3 lines. I wouldn't have been able to do that. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, dear. Oh, bless you, Julia. Thank you. It's very kind of you to join us. Right. And then in the middle, I'm going to add some of the dots. Thank you. And then some of these circles. And I think some of these are circles and zigzag things too, because this sort of reflects the stencil to a certain extent, doesn't it? Another one down there. There we go. I don't think it was. You got me all dainty and I'm not. Okay. So now that to me, I don't think it needs colouring in. What do you think? Let's lift it up so you can see it properly. There we go. Do you think that needs colouring in? Oh, passion. Shall we just go for it like that? Just as it is. Jolly good. Oh, I think that's almost right size. So, for those of you who bought your stuff last week, what have you been making? Have you made some cool stuff with it yet? So I think I'm just gonna slightly more. There we go, like that. Right, what shall we stick on this one? Shall we go for a sticker or shall we go for a stamp? What do we think? I didn't realise quite how many of the autumn stickers I'd got. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you're going to have a play with them tomorrow, Moira. I don't think we want Christmassy ones. I don't. Do you know what? Let's have this one as a sort of general one. I've got happy birthday or happy anniversary. Congratulations. I'm going to go for a happy birthday, I think. And I'm going to leave it as it is this time. And I think I'm going to stick it there. Hopefully that's straight. Okay. So, 2 cards, very similar. Using 2 of the Dinkables. How are we doing for time? Do you know what? I'll do one more. One more background. I'm going to do this one. Is that straight? Not quite. Might not be quite straight that, but do you know what? Nobody's going to notice. Okay. So, with this one, let's go for, we'll mix them up this time. We'll have wilted violet, picked raspberry and mustard seed. So we'll go for wilted violet at the top. And then we'll have some picked raspberry next. I'm just thinking, wouldn't backgrounds like this fabulous, easy Christmas cards with the Doodle Art Christmas pudding and the baubles, don't you think? I mean, you could, I mean, I've done 3 in 40 minutes. Well, no, it'll be about 50 minutes by the time this one's done. But, dead quick and easy. Oh yeah, the snowflakes and the star. Ooh, yes. Good idea. Right, that one first. Managed to get some ink on the... Never mind. I can stamp the sentiment over that bit. It's fine. There we go. Oh, I like that. It's rather jolly. Right, this one I'm going to use one of the VersaFine inks, I think. Let's go bright, charming pink VersaFine Claire. And this time let's use some of these. So this is the Journaling Essentials 9, and lots of really useful like backgroundy stamps on there, plus these fabulous flowers. And these I am definitely going to do shrink plastic earrings with. Got round to, I might do that for my next live actually, because they're just, I just think they're going to shrink to perfect size. What's that one? Oh, that's the dots. Okay. So I'll have some of these stamped onto that background. Hi Dominique. I promise you I will clean the stamps when I'm done. So these dots. I think some of these little circle ones. Okay. Though, yes, those absolutely gorgeous. I love them too. I just think they are fantastic. In fact, I'm going to use those, I think. Going to go for black. So I want to make them stand, that background is quite vivid, so I want to make them stand out from the background. And I think I'm going to go sort of diagonally into the middle. Like that. And maybe from the other side too. I know there's a bit of overlap in the middle there, but I'm going to put one of those big flowers in there. I'm going to colour it in. And it does cover up the background bit, but bear with. It will be okay. Right. So I'm going to choose the same colours as I've used in the background. So we'll have magenta, purple, and a yellow. I'm trying to find, I found a light yellow and a deep yellow. I'm looking for a regular yellow. I'll go for the light yellow, that's fine. Okay. Can you see that all right? I think I'm doing it off the thing again, aren't I? Let me move it up. Oh, I'm not doing it very well in the lines. Never mind. I'll use the magenta in these bits. I've done several things recently where I've ordered something and then realised I needed something else as well, and ended up, yeah, it's, I mean, I've not used the other two Dinkables in the pack. I've just used those three. The two mark making ones are going to be so useful. I just looked at that one and thought, rain. Do it diagonally and it can be rain. Right. Go for some yellow on those bits. I should be doing this a bit more carefully, but the glorious thing about water-based pens is that it doesn't, you can sort of blend stuff using a damp brush and so on. I'm very pleased I cut these flowers out first, because you wouldn't have wanted to sit and watch me cutting these out. Pink. And what I will probably do is sit and play with this one with a white pen and so on. And then a wet brush, and then put it on afterwards, but you get the general gist if I just pop that on there. So let's bring those others back in. What have I done with them? I tell you, at the moment I could lose anything anywhere. Oh, they're here, they're here. There's 1, 2, 3, and I'll probably use another of the wordy stickers on there. Okay, so there we go. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope it's made you think about the Dinkables that you've got, and I do believe there's a bit of an offer on the Dinkables at the moment. I know there's quite a few different offers on, because there's 3 sets of stamps. Yeah, so just check out the website, go and have a look. And I hope that's given you a bit of inspiration of some things, some easy cards that you can make just using the Dinkables and A6 size, because cheaper postage. And, you know, maybe Christmas cards. So, yeah, we'll perhaps do that in the future. So, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will be back in a couple of weeks' time. Okay, thanks for looking. Bye. Oh, I'm going to have to take it out of the clip because I can't reach. Apologies.